post these. Oh, wait, how many tabs do I gotta close on my tabs? I've had a bajillion tabs open because I've needed to reference a bajillion different things. So I like low-key lost the ones I actually need to post. Let me fix that and that and post. Yippee! At last, at long last. Cynthia's first! That's a per usual thing. But at last, I've gotten everything important at least, moved on over from, Twitter, now known as X, on over to Blue Sky! Yay! I've been at this for 11 days. Oh! I heard the marbles start going before anything else. Mako, thank you for the sub. Oh wait, that's not a Mako sub. That's Agent Gifted. Hey, make sure you say thanks. I always read the name first that it comes with. But anyway. Wait, where else did those go to? It only says. Wait, did it say 3? Or wait, how does that work? 3-month subscription courtesy of Agent. Oh wait, I get it. No, I get it now. Alright, I got it. I understand. But thank you, Agent. Hi, Agent. Also, hi, Bucky. Hi, Mako. Hi, Bean. They gifted it a while ago. Hey. Well, maybe Agent isn't here then. But they are in spirit. But thank you for the reminder. I didn't know it would do that. Anyway, I'm learning. Let me catch up with what's being said. You'll have to pardon me for a lot of today because I am feeling kind of lethargic because the weather's changing and the air pressure is all over the place and that really messes with my system. So I'm on the slower side. Anyway, how'd the job interview thing go? Okay, so the thing I went to on Monday was an observation day. So I went in for the interview already. But they wanted me to get an idea of how the job would be like. So they're like, okay, come in at 9:30 in the morning and stay for about 2 hours and, you know, ask questions, learn about the job and, you know, figure things out. So I asked questions. I tried to help. I couldn't really help, but I tried. And yeah, I think I can handle it. My biggest concern with the job is literally just having to get there for the beginning of the workday, which is either 8 o'clock or 8:30, meaning I need, given that it takes 30 minutes to walk there, I need to wake up at 7 or at 7:30. Now, I'm not an early bird. I don't like mornings. I like night. But anyway, I don't know how I'll deal with it, but if I get it, hey, that's a job. My parents are gonna be off my back about it, so like I'm gonna do it. It'd also be really nice to be able to start funding some projects. Like I'd love to be able to do more commissions or to be able to tip more generously, and I've been a little bit more stingy about it because I haven't had the budget. But yeah. However, I would like to note a couple of things. Number 1, we are indeed done with the Blue Sky posting, so everything is up to date. So you guys, you don't have to be on Twitter anymore. You know, because if you're on there just for me, I'm on Blue Sky now. You don't have to worry about Twitter and the nonsense over there. If you're not sure if you want to do Blue Sky, I would say you don't even need to log in to access it. But there is a very clear difference between the way people act on Blue Sky as opposed to Twitter. And I would just say, even if you don't like it, just check it out. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But honestly, I really like the kind of energy that the community there has. instead of like feeding rage baiting and like witch hunting, it's like literally there are tutorials circulating saying like, hey, no, let them rot in peace. Don't give them an ounce of attention because that's what they want. I feel like people on Twitter don't care. It's not that they don't realize, it's just that they don't care because rage gets clicks. At least there, but Blue Sky, it works differently. If you're mean, if you're toxic, if you are trash talking, you are not gonna get anywhere. It's all about being a human being and being nice to your fellow human beings. Decent sociability. Yes, that's the kind of social media I want to be a part of. Second thing, is that we got to 500 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I don't want to be a numbers person, but with enough views, we could start monetizing, which means I get to hopefully quit a day job earlier. Maybe not too many early mornings, but I think it's a far way off, even so. So like, I'm not looking at that like that's gonna be a thing, yet. Maybe we'll see. But hey, it's a step. It's a step, and that's a lot. That's a lot. That's huge. So I'm really proud. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me get there. And I can't wait to see how much further we can take it. Cause, you know, for now it's just a thing on the side, but I'm gonna keep at it. And I hope you guys will stick around. Yankees win! I'm not much one for sports, but are the Yankees good? I know baseball, but that's all about. That's about all I know. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're bad. You've been getting more interactions there. More followers on Twitter because of it. That's odd. I mean, there are a lot of connections between the platforms, so maybe if someone figures, hey, I like their stuff here, they're probably on Twitter. Then yeah, they go check. It's, I think, much better for networking because unlike Twitter, the algorithm isn't constantly trying to like suffocate you. So it's just really nice. I have to use more hashtags, I feel like. I am limiting myself to 5 because I don't want to be a bot, but it's very important for their algorithm, the way it works, for you to have tags on stuff. Just as a tip for anyone who was posting on there. It's 1,000 for ads? Wait. I thought there was ways. Oh, there's other ways to monetize, and that's not through ads. Oh, okay. So like ads, we're halfway there. But yeah, it's a step. It's a step, and honestly, that makes a lot of sense considering like the viewership. The viewership is not up there. Like because it's a shorts channel, we're definitely not getting it on an hourly basis, right? Because you need a certain number of hours. But the views, if YouTube would stop hiding our banger videos, shout out to Potato, shout out to Circuit, then we'd be fine. We'd be fine. But it keeps like scaring us because like the first day I'll be like, we showed it to 12 people. That's like 200 less than usual. And I'm like, thanks YouTube. That's great. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. And the next day it'll be like, oh, we actually showed it to the people we usually show it to. It's like, oh, about time. You know, we release it this time every week. This exact time. You think you could, like, not scare us half to death every time? Anyway. the algorithm there really eludes me. I'm trying to do more research on it, but I don't really fully understand it. I don't think you're supposed to, because they're trying to constantly change them so you can't game them. Because people will, you know, try and take advantage of them for, you know, just trying to get exposure, but some people use that for spam and stuff. So it's like, okay, we gotta combat that, but it makes everything else harder. Anyway, okay. Mostly upload shorts, need 3 million watch hours. It's 3 million watch hours or some crazy amount of views. I forgot. I'll go check. I'll go check for anybody curious. We're done. And also, just a quick apology. I know I'm super late. I was just wrapping up some announcements. For one thing, I had a bunch of birthday art that people gave me for my birthday, so I wanted to post those. Yeah, because I really appreciate them. They're so cool. But that, and I'm done. I'm done posting. I need to post that. I'm all caught up. Okay, so under the earn tab. Okay, so for earning on YouTube, the first thing you can do is a membership. Grow your community and earn monthly. Excite your audience with access to exclusive perks. As a monthly paying member, viewers will be able to join your channel and video page. You'll receive 70% of net revenue. So you get supers and you have access to shopping, which are both useless to me right now because I'm on Twitch. But anyway, the eligibility for that is 500 subscribers, 3 video uploads in the last 90 days, and one of the following. One is 3,000 public watch hours, which for a shorts channel is ridiculous. Or 3 million views in the last 90 days. That's the kicker. That's hard. Just to be transparent, we're at roughly 20k out of 3 million. Yeah, I think the most views we've ever gotten on a single video was 10,000, and we're really proud of that, but it's one we're aiming to destroy. We want to beat it. Yeah, Bucky, I feel like your videos are longer, but yeah. It's 3,000. It's 3,000 watch hours, Mako. But I would say, Bucky, when it comes to sharing metrics, probably not the best idea on somebody else's stream if you're not prompted to. But just as a reminder, okay? Alright. I am late, but we can start drawing now. I realize I also don't have the correct, what do you call it? Redeems up. So, unfortunately, Kick has a terrible community. Their streams are centered around a particular kind of content category for the most part, and that no. No, I don't want to go there. Okay, this should be mostly good. I'm gonna run through it and make sure it's okay. And there, and there, and there, and there. This should be on. Equip shiny marble. Venti beret. Paimon glasses, top hat. Okay, everything should be set. It has a category incentivizing piracy of... Wow, okay. I see. It gets thrown at you many times a day. Wait, what do you mean? Is it like advertised to you, or people say you should stream on Kick? What are they saying? Where you're hearing that? Who's throwing it at you? Okay. And I'm all set. I can actually start on stuff now. And the ads? That's really strange. You know what my first thought is whenever I see something that's able to run an advertisement? Like, if I ever see an insurance company and I'm like, if I know your name, that's a bad thing, actually. If I know the insurance company's name, I do not want that insurance. You know why? It's because if they have enough money to run enough ads that I have their jingle stuck in my head, or I've seen their mascot so many times I want to puke. Like, let me get this open. That means you're spending way too much in advertising. I mean, you have way too much money, like, to spare. And, like, I'm not against you making money, because, like, you know, businesses have to survive, but I'm sorry, you need to stop investing in the marketing and just do the thing you're supposed to do. Like, if you're good, people will just talk about it. They'll refer their friends and family. Make incentives for that, if anything. Or you offer discounts. Stop spending it on making sure it appears on somebody's TV, somebody's website. Like, Yeah. It's a watch party category. Oh, they don't get in trouble for that? Yo, that sounds really bad. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna continue coloring. This! I got really far the last time, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna take the colors off for now. And I continue with the cell shading. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. I'm going to get rid of the colors. I'll put them back later, because I really like how they look. But I need to be able to see so I can refine things. But it's really coming together! What is this? Okay, I see. Let me just make sure that looks good. Let me also just mute Discord so y'all won't be able to hear any notifications. Very good, very good. Mako, what are you talking about? Colors are life. I love colors. Oh, that's on alpha lock. Anyone remember what alpha lock means? Tell me somebody remember my lecture, my lesson. Kudos if you remember. You know what? You do? For sure, for sure. Absolutely, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm drawing with my mouse. I gotta practice, I gotta practice, I gotta practice. I gotta be good. Whenever I draw the cursors with my mouse, I feel like a lot of people get impressed. They're like, wow, you're doing that with the mouse, that's incredible! And I'm like, thanks. It's totally not my preferred way of doing line art or anything. I just feel really nervous when I'm on the drawing pad, because I feel like I have less control. The mouse just feels more grounded. Maybe it's like pen pressure settings or something like that, but honestly, like, I'm too scared to mess with any of them. I've never touched the pen pressure settings. I need to put my music on. Is it off? What happened to my music? Music! Play, please. Thank you. I gotta turn it down a little bit, otherwise it's gonna cloud my thoughts and I can't think of anything but only music. It's like the music is too loud, I can't hear the drawing. You don't get the drawing pad thing? Yeah, honestly, I really don't know what to make of it, because I have the one that I have to look at the screen, but I'm like drawing on the tablet. I really wish I could like draw on a screen. Like I don't wanna have this like disjointed like. Oh man. One day I'll get an iPad and then I'll go. The iPads have such nice. Like my friend has an iPad and they let me color on it one time. And I was like, yo, this is the best. So, why did my music stop? Change your Google account. Okay. So, do you guys know I have two separate accounts, right? For, oh man, it brought me all the way back in my playlist. Picaro, where's my Picaro? Oh man. Can you get my whole liked playlist, please? I'll start there. Hold on, I got like interrupted my own self with like 15 different thoughts. I'm gonna start with thumb down. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, two separate YouTube accounts. Now, they're both for streaming actually. And hi Red Vessel. So they're both for streaming. I don't really watch YouTube. And even when I do, like, even if somebody were able to go through my history, if it were public, like, all you're gonna see are, like, Blender videos, or, like, a Genshin fan animation, or, like, one of the Genshin, like, you know how they release, like, character trailers, one of those, maybe some, like, Digital Circus episodes, because I've watched those a couple times now. But anyway, that's about all you'll find on my YouTube history. I don't really do like rabbit holes occasionally. Like, I'll scroll with Vel, but that's about it. It's not fun when I'm alone. But anyway, back to the point, because I'm going off on a tangent, I realize. I have 2 separate YouTube accounts, because if you want notifications only for shorts, you only have to subscribe to the shorts channel. And when I release a VOD, you don't have to have that notification. Right? And so the VODs channel is separate because I realize like not everyone's really interested in watching replays of old streams, but I have to have an archive because, you know, Twitch just yeets it out the window after like 2 weeks. So if I didn't save them to YouTube, they'd be lost to time. I don't want them to be lost to time, so I save them on YouTube and I put them on the VODs channel. So yeah, 2 separate channels, 2 different purposes, because I don't want you guys to not have the liberty of choosing which one you want to subscribe to or just keep updated with. Anyway, gotta fix this. Cool. That's much better. Yeah, it's nice. It's just that, oh yeah, here's the catch. If you like to listen to YouTube music, YouTube thinks it's smart. And every time I'm switching between my shorts channel and my VODs channel, it will change my YouTube music as well. So I'm kind of just stuck. Like, I gotta keep transferring it back every time I need to go between the accounts. It's really annoying. I really wish I could fix it. Like, I only want one for my YouTube music, but it is what it is. At least you have the choice, though. I'm glad you enjoy both and that you're supportive of both. I wonder at what point having the VODs channel would be like good enough where it could be monetized. Like, how are any VTuber VODs channels like? I would imagine, like, what size do they have to be for those to be monetized? Because I get like, hey, maybe you watch a VOD when you missed stream, but first of all, would you watch it on Twitch because it's there first? Because, you know, as long as they have it publicly available, then it should be there. Or do they go to YouTube and look for it there? Do people actively seek out VODs, or do they kind of just stumble across them? Like, who watches VODs? That's a long video. Like, I feel like for Twitch, like, you kind of walk in whenever you feel like it, because it's like, you know, it's a stream. It's here for hours, and you come in when you feel like it. But for a VOD, it's like, so how long are you gonna be here? That's up to you, because it's gonna keep going. Anyway, hi Deadpool! You look them up sometime. Yeah, right? Like, I feel like they're very long, unless they're edited. Like, maybe background noise? Maybe, but that's about it. That's all I can think of. They're good to listen to, yeah, the background noise, or do you like actively listen to them? Should probably actually have that, yeah, deeper. Yeah, that feels good. I feel like especially on these ones, this should be more curved. because they're under, right? So there's more shading, more gradual, some more pinch to it maybe. And this is only really gonna be on the edge and wherever there's like that, kinda. Maybe. And figure out if these look good or not. There's only 2 streamers you seriously watch. This one is number 1. And the I'm glad you find it engaging and interesting. But yeah, limiting yourself to just a couple of ones that you really like is probably for the best, just because in terms of live streams, I know what I do takes a lot of time, right? And I'll be here for hours. Anyone who sits with me the entire time for hours is bonkers. Please don't actually do that, because you should be either doing something yourself or being productive. Just doing something. Don't just watch the entire time. Be healthy, be productive. I know I stream late, so you know, if it's bedtime for you and you know you got an early day, don't stay up with me. The VOD's there. Something keeps moving in the corner of my eye, and I can't figure out what it is. But I'm just gonna leave that there. Do I need to say it again? Don't make me tap the sign. Oh, it's done. Whoa. I like that song a lot. I just can't sing it very well. There's a bit of rap. And I'm like, it can yeah, oh wait. You can probably justify watching a 4-hour art stream. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. Dun, 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 dun. I think I should make that one a little bit longer. Wait, if I color off, okay, I can in fact color off the edge. Okay. Don't color off the edge. Is that too far? I think that's too far down. Yeah, they keep just getting longer. Let me take the edge off of that. This one's a little bit thicker, so I can make it go out. What song is this? I don't know. What are you? think of an anime opening sung by a bass. Are you looking to learn one? A lot of the songs I like are like alto tenor, so I'm having trouble figuring something else. Yeah, a lot of anime based stuff, because I feel like even just in Japan that there's a lot less lower voice. Like, if you've ever listened to anime, in anime specifically, you could hear just how high pitched the girls can get sometimes, and I feel like that also is affected with the guys. Because sometimes this is just about like polarization to make it seem like there's more of a difference between masculinity and femininity, but no, they're both just higher when it comes to anime. I would say Chogakse is one of the only people I can think of that has done covers of songs, and you can go pretty low, I think. Megaterra can sing really high, that's what I'm listening to right now. But low is hard. I'm really thinking as a disclaimer, I feel like you could do a cover and just take it down an octave. You know what goes low but also kind of high? There's a song, Saturday? I forgot the artist, but they're crazy insane. And if you want to see a range, if you want to see a prime example of range, look up anything, like literally anything by Queen Bee. Particularly one I can think of, what's the name of it? How's it go? But it's way more of an octave. What was it? I think it was one of Idol's openings. I think it was called Mephisto. Yeah, that's the name of it. Mephisto by Queen Bee. That one's insane. I will not put it on because I cannot hum that. But they go really low and then really high. And if you brought it down really far for like bass, I could imagine that might be really fun to work with, as long as you can handle a little bit higher. Yes. What keeps moving in the corner of my eye? Dude, I keep thinking there's like a notification or something. It's just messing with me. Use some Chica's voice. Hey. Oh, you know, I actually listened to both the Japanese and the English because I was trying to get a feel for Chica's voice, because I actually did her voice for my demo reel. If you guys want to see that, that's on Casting Call Club. I used one of Chica's lines. Yeah, she's super high pitched. Let's do a little bit of smudge here and fix how the orientation looks. Get over there. Clean up. Okay, these ruffles are looking much cleaner than they did before. Now for the rest of these little lines. Whoa, why did it get so dark? That's because it's the wrong layer. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, why is committing? Why is doing the chica dance a sin? I love the chica dance. Yoi yoi tonda yo. Pa 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 pam pam. Yeah, it's all coming together. Don't think you ever fully recovered from brain rot after that. IQ3 でも任せなさいか。Or should I say like toka? Yeah. What'd you recognize? Is the ending? Hey! I knew it was related. See, I got it. I pay attention. Don't mind me. Man. Trying to learn Le Rogue. Le Rogue? Is that... I'm assuming that's not J-pop, but I could be wrong. If it's not J-pop, you've exited my realm of expertise. It is J-pop? Yeah, I still don't know it. What? What? Huh? How did I do that? I don't even know what you're talking about. Wait! Oh my goodness! Wait, that's the name? Is it by Megaterra? Is that the one you're talking about? Yo! I love that one, but why does it have a French name? What? I think it's either written in like kanji or no, it would have been written in katakana. Maybe I just never bothered because I couldn't make it out. Because usually when you see the katakana, like, I assume, oh, it's probably in English, and then I must have read it, and I'm like, yeah, I have no clue what that means, and just left it alone. That's probably along the lines of what happened. Originally a Hatsune Miku song. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, whenever Megaterra does a cover of something, it's like great. Now, honestly, a lot of the time when it comes to Vocaloid, I don't like a lot of Vocaloid voices. I like the melody, right? And I am excited to see covers because they have actual people singing, and then like sometimes they improve the instrumentals to sound more organic instead of synthetic. Like, synthetic has its own merits. I respect that. I don't want to sound like I'm saying synthetic is bad, but personally, I really appreciate traditional instruments, and when they sound full and organic, like, I really like that. But that's a personal thing. I know some people disagree, but that's my thing. You found someone? Talking about music? You mean somebody who isn't the person I'm already thinking of? You found another person? Mako, you got connections? Dang, okay. I gotta start writing that again. So there's a lot on the back burner, guys. For one thing, we decided on a live stream. I gotta get the vibe trackers working so I can show you guys how they work, and then I can share how the programs work, as well as how they look. But I still need to set up like the camera. I need to make sure that I don't need to reset my computer to make things work, because I've actually had to reset it on multiple occasions to get different programs to start actually tracking. Because it's like, oh, we did the software update, now we need you to power down everything. Yippee! And it would be really bad if I had to do that during stream. So I'm gonna get as much as I can set up while I can. Although I will say up front that all of the hardware and software I am working with, in terms of the way that I'm trying to use it, the systems for it are very experimental. And even the technology that I'm using, itself, like the gloves and the vibe trackers, they're relatively new. I'm not saying like they're brand new on the market, never before seen, but they're still developing tracking technology. So like, don't expect it to be perfect. But I'm gonna do my best to set it up well, and I'll tell you guys how, you know, like all the good stuff, all the bad stuff, and you guys can notice for yourselves, like, okay, that works, okay, that does not work. You know what I mean? Rope. There's a dude you work with that apparently composes music, made a 13-minute symphony. Yo, wait, that's awesome. Gonna see if they're interested in working on a project. I don't think we'll have any need for reaching out to artists as of right now, like composers, because we still gotta make the content that their stuff would support. It's a group effort. We gotta lay down the groundwork for them first, right? One of their dreams is to make music for video games. Yes. Well, okay. We're just gonna get the stuff together, and then we can start reaching out to people. If they want to start on something, I have that whole document with like mood boards and stuff. I'm really trying to figure out if there's a way I can make like moving media that tells a story. Like, I would really like to animate things, but 2D animation is really hard because I don't have the drawing skills yet, nor the time to animate frame by frame stuff. So I was figuring, hey, maybe I could do something in 3D, but then I have to get the environments. And a lot of the stuff that I really want to do involves Vel, and he's not done with his model. He's not done with his design. So we have a long way to go. So yeah. Hi Fable! Yes. Yet. Yes, some experience with 8-bit? Oh! Yes! That's awesome. Okay. Well, this is a good song. Thank you, Fable. It is. I am doodling. I am chilling. I am happy. Happy place. Let me get to the line art again. Cover as much of that space as possible. You see all the little blue dots? Say goodbye. They're going away. Just make sure I don't go over the lines when I put the line art back, because that's gonna look messy. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So anyway, anyone who hasn't told me about their day, tell me about your day. How was your days? You guys know what I was doing all day, right? Anybody want to take a wild guess? Given what we completed? Honestly, Mako, the weather calls for it. No judgment. Okay, wait, if you're gonna be in bed, at least sleep. Don't run away. No. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Yes, I am recovering from Blue Sky posting. I did a lot. Guys, I posted every important post, every single important post from October of last year. That was roughly 470 something posts. So yeah, it was a lot. But just to reiterate, and oh yay, good morning people. Just to reiterate, for anyone who's liked my stuff on Blue Sky already, anyone who's following on there, and just in general helping me rebuild my rep, I really appreciate you guys, because it's kind of scary having to start on new platforms all the time, because, you know, it's kind of crumbling down around us. One platform after the next is just asking us to give up our rights for just literal actual greed. Can't be bothered to pay artists for their work, so anyway, just having to move is exhausting, and it honestly feels like my move from Hyper to Twitch. I kind of wonder who will stay, who will move, and like sometimes it means making a new account, just getting used to a platform you're not used to, but so many people have already hopped on board, and I really hope that people will try Blue Sky, just because I really think it's much better than Twitter for, first of all, like actual like platform reasons. Like, it doesn't suppress you the way that Twitter does. It doesn't punish you the way Twitter does for like links to certain words in your posts and stuff like that. And it just treats you like a human being, which I think is really important. But if anything else, make an account so you can look at the stuff I put on Blue Sky, because I'm not gonna be on Twitter anymore as much, right? So anyone who's been like looking at their Twitter feed for my stuff, like, I'm not gonna be there as much anymore. I might post once in a while, but first of all, my account's gonna be private, and I still have to research if I can even keep my stuff on there, because I don't know if it's still gonna feed it to AI if it's private. I still haven't gotten clarity on that. So I may entirely wipe my account. Yeah. Anyway, I really don't want to have to do that, because, you know, it is still something I worked very hard on, and although I have everything moved, it'd be nice not to have to worry about it. Just have it there, have it be safe, you know? Still posted 5 things today? I posted a little bit more than 5 things today, but that's some of it, yeah. I don't know, is this supposed to be? Maybe? Oh, and so nobody has excuse. Ready? You ready? You ready? Go to blue sky. Go. I'm gonna make a post soon. And I'm gonna ask you guys, I'm gonna ask a question to anybody who wants to answer. Right? I'm gonna ask you, I'm trying to figure out exactly what questions, but one of the questions is definitely gonna be like one thing that I probably don't know that I absolutely should know about you. And this will be for both new and old followers. So I don't know if any of you guys know, but whenever you post art, whenever you do something cool, whenever you share what you're working on the Hightailer Circle, that's how I find people mostly. This is how I know I can go to you for a commission for this or consultation for that. If I have a project, you might get asked certain questions and you might be invited on board to help me with a project, depending on your skill set, depending on your presence, depending on your conduct, like how you present, like... You don't have a Blue Sky account, you know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that means? You should go make one. If you don't want to make one right away, you want to kind of just gauge the platform, you don't have to log in to see stuff. You can just look and see if it works for you. And Leap Motion, can we not? Anyway. You don't have to use it for much, but find what you love. Honestly, I heavily encourage you to go support your artists, your favorite artists on Blue Sky. If you're following them on Twitter or something, just go see if you can find them on Blue Sky and support them there. Honestly, the more people we encourage to move away from something that's going to be under corporate thumb, that was already under corporate thumb, but is now going to be under absolutely horrid corporate thumb, with decreased rights every day, every passing day. Just support them in a place that maybe isn't as popular yet, but the more we can move away from it and the more we can support them, the better. Because honestly, just moving away is a huge step in being able to advocate for ourselves. Because if we just stand there and take it, they're gonna be like, all right, so we can get away with that, what's next? You know what I mean? So don't let them do that anymore. It's at that point where we need to stop. They can't. That's height of inappropriate, wrong, jerk behavior, peak jerk behavior. Anybody remember the 3 things an artist should have before you can use their work for things? And when I say art, I don't just mean your traditional drawing or digital drawing. I mean like any content creation, actually. I think it's an art. What are the 3 things? Remember, strong like triangle. This is very strong glue. Why is there this weird blue thing here? What are you? Well, you're going away, so it's okay. Oh, I thought you were gonna cook potatoes, but actually don't cook that one. Yes! Mako's right. Mako's already on their A game. Mako's one of the crazy ones. We stand the crazy ones. You can only think permission? Yes. Okay. So let me go over them again. I just think it's very important. If you want to use an artist's work, you need to guarantee 3 things. 1, that you have their explicit consent. If you need to hide it behind legal stuff and like pages and pages of documents that nobody wants to read through, or you have to bar them from using certain services or platforms in order to get them to comply. That is not consent, that is force. The second thing is you need to protect their rights over their work. if they say, hey, you can use my art for AI training, however, you cannot use it for generation of not safe for work images, for instance. Giving the creator the ability to have control over what their work is used for is important, right? Because if you give it away and you said, imagine saying to somebody, hey, you can use this as a profile picture, here you go, right? And suddenly you turn around and they're selling keychains of it and not giving you any of a cut, and it turns out that they're scamming people and giving them really low quality keychains and just completely abusing. Like, it's not what they signed up for. You know what I mean? So guaranteeing control over their work is important, right? And the third thing is compensation. Maybe people are thinking to themselves, the ones that are on Twitter, and they're like, I don't know. Like, I don't think this really impacts me because I'm not an artist. I don't really do good art, maybe. If you make something, it has value. You think it doesn't have value? Okay. Why does the AI training still want it then? You know why? Because it's data. It is human data, right? And if it's human data that they want, that they're not willing to make themselves, it has value. Otherwise, they can just make it themselves. But if they want it from you, it has value. And they need to pay for that. Maybe not money, but like that's the number one way to go. You know what I mean? I also don't know why Leap Motion is so close to me. My hands keep like going to my shoulders. Like, no. Like, how far do I have to go out before they're like out? Anyway. Maybe if I move it further like that, is that better? No, it's worse. I'll just move it over here. Is that better? A little bit. You are the crazy one. But does it make sense? I realize there's an ad playing. I don't know if you're able to hear everything, but I think those are all very important ideas. Let's see that. Aha, I need more orange. Put the line art back. That's resting there. This goes here? Yes. Oops. Permission, control, compensation. Absolutely, 100%. Yep. And each of them is super duper important. And if you lack one, you got a problem. And I know that maybe permission and control seem like two different things, but they're not. They're not. There's the difference in that, I'm trying to think of the best way to say it that's most clear. It's one thing to attain permission from an artist to use it, but it's another to dictate how it's used, especially when you have something as complex as AI, right? Like, for a keychain, it's like, yeah, they just copy-pasted your images and you know, it's on the keychain. But for AI training, it's like it tried to generate an entirely new kind of image, but it's just yoinking pre-existing data from whatever data sets it's being trained on, right? Because ultimately, AI cannot come up with new things, right? Humans can do that, which is why we have art. But AI can't actually make new things. And yes, as humans we draw in the natural world, but there is so much that we do by ourselves. Like abstraction especially, I feel like is a great way to emphasize that idea. gonna get rid of this line here as well. Yeah, all you gotta do is just make sure you glaze your artworks. Unfortunately, the reason I don't glaze my artworks, or yet, is because it's not very accessible right now. I really don't know how things are updating, because, you know, it's trying to constantly adapt, and then they have to make new poisoning models, and it's just hard. So I don't know what to really do. And so I'm kind of just relying on the law eventually working. Because one of the main complaints about Blue Sky is that it's easier to AI scrape because there's no login wall. It's entirely possible to do just as much AI scraping on Twitter as it is on Blue Sky, because all you need is like a list of stuff and you're good to go. But yeah, it's a little bit easier when you don't have the wall to deal with. However, the difference, as I've mentioned before, is that Blue Sky, yeah, AI scrapers are not supposed to be doing that, because, like, yeah, you found an image on Google. Does that mean you can use it for whatever you want just because it's available on the internet? No, you can get sued for that. And so in terms of, like, AI, just because something's on a public platform doesn't mean you can use it to train your AI. And, like, yeah, some companies are doing that. But I'm really hoping that they get in trouble for that eventually, because it's not okay. If I say, hey, don't repost my art, you know, platforms are supposed to take it down if you ask them to take it down. So I think the same kind of idea would apply to AI. If I don't want you to use my art for AI training, you can't use it. Period. Done. No. Right? But there's not, like, any legislation in place, at least for us in America, that protects us from these things. You know, over in the UK and in Europe, they're not having this issue with Twitter. They don't have to worry about it. But America, yeah, we don't have protections. So we're kind of screwed. I'm on the line art layer, that's why. Am I still on the line art layer? I'm still on the line art layer. Why am I on the line art layer? I want to go on the black layer. Let me on the black layer. You mess with the Instagram AI. Honestly, yeah, if you keep feeding the AI, it just eventually starts spitting out garbage because, again, it really just relies on human input. It's not able to actually create anything. Is this the right? Yes, fingertip. But I just want to emphasize again that, yeah, maybe it's a little bit easier for AI scrapers to get into Blue Sky because there's no login wall. That doesn't make it impossible or any much less of a threat on Twitter. And honestly, with the coming update, you don't like the possibility of it being used for AI? Well, guess what? You automatically sign away your rights if you're on Twitter at a certain point. So it's like, pick your poison. A chance to be fed to AI or condemned to it. And that's kind of what Twitter's gonna be. It's no getting out of it. It's part of the terms and conditions. That's it. It's done. Yeah, let's bring the positivity back. That's a good idea. Ready? Ready? No push-up. No. Yes. Wiggle. Yes. Push-up. No. Where'd the black layer go? It's gone. Why is it got a lighthouse? Welcome back, Breakfast. Okay, I want to... The black is actually colored very nicely. Maybe should I just leave it? No. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Who said that? Yeah, exactly. See, Mako understands. Says the #1 perpetrator of the push-up redeems. Anyway. Actually, I take it back. Maddie and you are pretty close. Oh my god! No! I had to walk for 2 hours. 2 hours yesterday. I don't do any more exercise. I'm done. Also, hi Maddie. Let me take away. No, I don't want to take away. Let me remove the clipping layer for now so I can focus on making this prettier. Because this is not very pretty over here. It's better. Is that color? And that's the line. What the fudge? Really? Some multiplier or something? Probably. Okay, for sure. But you know, it probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. But No. Y'all are scaring me. I'm just chilling. I'm just drawing. You know what you should use your marbles on? If anything, you can make me draw something. Don't forget, there's sketch request redeem. You don't need a push up. You need a sketch, right? Right. I understand. I just gotta make it thicker. Cool. Let's see where it needs on here. Oh, I see. Why has it got a lighthouse on it? Stop that. Don't do that. The sketch is calling to you. Yes. The push-up means nothing. I honestly need to get a bigger space if I'm gonna have to do more push-ups. Because having to stretch out in the little space I got is not easy. Oh, that was satisfying to color. Ropes. Get rid of some of that orange. A little too much. Go to here. Remove line art layer. And now we do the teal. Oops, that's not the right thing. There we go. Dedicated to the push up Dave. Aw, man. It was. Oh man, you got a mean streak going in that case. Man. You know what I don't remember? It's PTSD. There's so much I didn't color. I can't believe I forgot these little lines. Like, it adds so much. They don't just look gray anymore. They're actually like part of it. What? I feel like it's not affecting. Oh, okay, that's affecting stuff. Is that? Oh, that's miscoloring. No, it's on the black layer. Yup, that would explain it. Can't remember because they give you the sub ones. Oh, I see. I see. That makes a lot of sense. Oh man. So that's how your induction went. I do remember that. Oh goodness gracious. Just got you dedicated to the bit. Man. Oh man. Exactly. Smart, but oh man. Okay. It's actually looking really nice even without the line art. You can actually tell where everything is. Oh wait, there's some skin in. Yep, okay. Here, and this part isn't colored. There. Yes. Hey, quick question for you guys. Literally everybody voted for a drawing stream in the High Taylor Circle Discord when I was like, hey, what should I do tonight? Is there any particular reason why? Because I noticed, like, drawing streams tend to be more chill, which I like, personally. But I'm also a little worried sometimes because, like, I feel like there's not as much to talk about, and I wonder, like, do you guys really like this? And, like, obviously, according to the votes, yes. But I don't know what exactly, because y'all are very quiet during drawing streams. And I don't know if that's just because you're trying to be polite, because I'm, like, locked in sometimes, or if there's not a lot to really talk about, or if it's just nice being in a space, like, where, you know, I'm productive, we get to be productive, maybe we productive together or something. I don't know, but I don't exactly understand. You know what I mean? Why drawing? I know I enjoy it, but what about it do you guys like? Oh, okay. I'm also worried about that, because I'm off key so much. I love it. I love doing it. But yo, I grew up in a house where, like, every time I started humming, my siblings would tell me, shush, it's so annoying. So, like, I'm always worried about it, but I can't stop myself either. But that's reassuring to hear. It's cool seeing a finished art piece. That's true as well. It takes a really long time to get there. I don't just show up on stream with like a masterpiece. People you didn't vote, but like listening to drawing streams because easy to hang out. Oh yeah, true. We're literally on the same page or canvas. Can't hear the original music. I mean, if I hum a popular song, like some people might know it, and then anyway, maybe I'm judging myself really harsh because I know how it's supposed to sound, and then I'll listen back and I'm like, nope, no, it's definitely not what I wanted to sound like. But I guess you're right in that respect. Oh, it's the end of the song. Man. I like that one a lot. It's like Demon's Banquet or Demon's Dance or something. Drawing streams are peaceful? Okay, okay. So like the atmosphere? Like calm atmosphere? Bob Ross did his thing. I see. Had to record part of digital choir performance. Yeah. Okay, so you feel me. Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. I wonder if Joy meant for there to be a black trim or not, because she didn't really leave a line for it. Genshin's cool, but I barely know anything Genshin Gacha, so it's a familiarity thing too. I just want to make sure I keep it in mind when I'm deciding what to do for stream. Like for Genshin, sometimes I mean like most of the time lately actually, it's been a matter of, is there an event ending today? I should probably do that. And that's been the case most of the time. And I've stopped most activities in terms of like doing little side quests or doing like reputation stuff until I'm on stream. I can probably do the reputation stuff off stream, but I'll find myself logging into Genshin, like maybe buying a couple of things like my daily grocery run to beat Vela at cooking, and then I'll be like, I should do something productive for VTubing, and then I'll log off and start working on like 3D or getting back to managing like YouTube and replying to comments and making sure there's no weird things just hanging around, or hey, maybe I should make a new emoji so everyone can use something nice and new and cool. Maybe I should learn animation, you know? Like there are so many things that I get distracted like immediately. I feel like I have no time to play anything, and I'm like, okay, the one time I will go and play is when it's like, hey, this event's not gonna be in existence after this time, so like you should should probably do it. It's been the case. It's been the case for a bit. Genshin seems huge. Absolutely is. Absolutely, 100%. And that's part of the reason I really like it. It feels like a world. It feels very complete in its world building. So I really appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Deadpool. A jamming emote? Oh, there was something. Let me see if I can find it. I was working on. This. I think I brought it up another stream, but trying to get the ropes to all be like a consistent size is just very difficult. Like I had to redo some of this, but it's gonna, if anyone remembers the Hana dance, I use that emote a lot, and I was like, what if I just made one for me? But it's a lot of frames. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it anytime soon. Heading off to bed. Okay, to full. Take care. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping in. I forgot before you go already. I forgot this. There you go. Take care. Oh, wait. Is somebody else heading off? Wait. Okay. I was like, what song is this? Wait a second. It's an acoustic version of Bring It. I want to go so far back in my playlist that I find stuff that I can actually like sing, because it's been a while since I've ever like learned a song. Ever? No, that's the wrong word. It's been a long time since I've actually sat down to like learn a new song. Given that Japanese is not my first language, learning J-pop is a little bit harder. Although I do have some background, it's not terrible. But I still like to make sure, I'm pronouncing things right. I'm not assuming words because I think I know what's going on. You know. I just want to make sure I get it right. But it's been a while since I've like learned any new songs. So whenever I go to YouTube and I listen to something, like it's all my new stuff is first, right, on my playlist. So very rarely do I ever hear like something like, oh yeah, I could just pick up and sing. Like a lot of the stuff I haven't done that for so long that I'm starting to forget the lyrics, which is why I like perk up whenever somebody does the karaoke redeem. I will say though that today is a bit of a lethargy day, so I'm gonna take it easy. If you do redeem it, I'm gonna just refund you. I can't do it today. But I do really love it when people redeem them. So thank you guys for doing that. And it's a bit of an indulgence, but I love it, so thank you. It's like an excuse for me to practice, so yeah. I'm gonna put some shadow under here and make that look like it's popping up a little bit. Oh, I absolutely want to karaoke. I want to karaoke. You know who doesn't want to karaoke? My throat. With the humming, I can kind of just do a falsetto or kind of drop off whenever I feel like it. With the song, I don't really like to do that because I'm actually singing it. But my throat's not in tip-top shape today, so humming is kind of something that happens in general. Like whenever I'm working, like if you asked me not to hum, it would have to be an active thing that I'm thinking about not doing in order to prevent myself from doing it. It just happens. Unless it's like a super intensive thing, in which case I actually just might be completely silent. Yeah, I drop the octave a lot of the time, but sometimes I just drop out completely. Rap God. First of all, hi. Second of all, I don't really know all that many rap songs, but I have a repertoire of things I do know. Anybody know where that command is? But I can only sing things off my repertoire because, first of all, family-friendly stream, so I need to be able to check things before I sing them. But second, yeah, I just need to learn to be able to sing it, because if you ask me to sing like something I don't know, I'm gonna be like, alright, so Flying by the Seat of My Pants, here we go. So, unfamiliar song, I would not be able to do that, unfortunately. You know what, if I take a big gulp of water, I could probably do one song if somebody requests something. And also, if anybody knows a good song and you can get me addicted to it, I will consider learning it. I do not know that song. I would say if it's not on my list, I probably don't know it. I should learn that one. Crud, you're right. Wait, does it have a lot of breaks though? I forget. Crazy Nuts? I've never heard of that one. I know Creepy Nuts is the one that did Spy Family's first opening? No, wait. That was Mixed Nuts. That's the title. Wait, which one did they do? I know they did Don Da Don's opening. Creepy Nuts. They're just a really good band. They did Bling Bang Born for Mashle. Trying to think what else. Anyway, they're a really good artist. Both Vil and I really like them. And their music videos are interesting too. The rule goes fast with not much time to breathe. Oh, you know what? Let me put it on right now. I'm gonna put it on right now so I can actually listen to it. And let me see how much breathing I need to do. I'm gonna sub straight for this. See if it pulls up. It's not pulling up the correct one. Did I miss an E? Do I have to type in Japanese? It's by Megaterra. Okay. Can I play that next? Play next. Cool. here we go. You're right, there's not a lot of breathing room. Yeah, but the second time they repeat, there's like a breathing space, and I feel like you don't realize how much you have to do after until you've like practiced a couple times. And I bet that they did this with a couple of different takes. How'd they hold it out for that long? Man, they're amazing. I love that song. Oh, this one's also a fast one. But like slow fast. Oh, thank you, Bread Vessel. Tell you what. I think I can sing one song. I think I can get away with that. Alright, if you can request one of the hyper favorites, and by hyper favorites, does anybody know what I mean? I feel like probably not a lot of people, if anyone. Hyper is the platform I started off on. Before I had a computer that could run a stream. I was on my phone on Hyper. And I would do karaoke every night. Every day. Yep, every day. 10 o'clock EST, 9 o'clock CST, 7 o'clock, 10, 9, 8 MST, and 7 PST. Hyper is an app that you can create a 3D avatar on, and you can stream with it. I am a little bit torn because it's the platform I started off on, and I'm very proud of them for how far they've been able to make it, but they recently started exploring AI tools, and if you try and... Okay, so let me put this as a premise. You make a platform that is able to give any content creator the ability to create an avatar with some customizable options, with AR kit tracking, so they can be actually expressive, and you give them the platform to stream, right? That's amazing. You just gave somebody like the ability to get into VTubing without having to break the bank to be a little bit more like themselves, like an avatar that really fits them. You know what I mean? And so it's a wonderful place for a community to start forming around a streamer, and that's kind of how I started. Anybody remember Cynthia? Cynthia, I don't know if you're still around, but like I'm gonna talk you up real quick. Cynthia's been around since Hyper. I forget exactly what date, but she's been around a while. And it's just like, if you have a community that like is willing to follow you onto like a whole different platform, like that is a wonderful place to seed start, because you meet other people who have like-mindedness or are also trying to become streamers, and you network like that. So yeah, Anyway, Cynthia's amazing because she's been around since then and has stuck around ever since. So I just think that's really crazy. But introduce AI into that. AI is something that you can make it look however you want. You can make it talk however you want. It's available 24/7. It will never say anything you don't want it to say, and it's literally just constant access to, and it's one-on-one as well, constant access to this source of entertainment that's not a healthy example of what it's like to interact with somebody. Because a streamer isn't going to be active 24/7. They have to eat, they have to sleep, they have to take care of themselves, they have to go to work, they have to go to school, they have to life. Which sucks sometimes, but you know, we'd all maybe rather be doing video games and whatever virtual space we are in. But an AI can be there 24/7. So that's the first part where it's a little concerning. The second is that one-on-one. I feel like it creates like a strange kind of attention because it's only paying attention to you. It's one-on-one, right? So that's also a little bit disarming. Because you can't expect a person to be there 24/7, right? So that's another thing. And the last bit, that, you know, it's this thing that always agrees with you, never thinks you're wrong, or it only thinks you're wrong when you want it to like argue with you. Like if you're weird like that, then you just like enjoy arguing with robots. Like, I don't know, man, but it honestly sets a very unhealthy precedent for streamers in general. It's already bad in the VTuber sphere because like there's this like expected like girlfriend-boyfriend experience, for instance, or there's this idea of like, oh, they're just a streamer, they kind of have to do whatever because I'm the audience member, I am important, so they have to do what I want, otherwise, you know, I'll stop watching and that's the worst thing ever because they lost a viewer. And I just feel like it leads to very entitled mindsets, and I don't like it. But if you create a platform that enables people to start by themselves, like, and then you just, it was the homepage for a while. It was the homepage. Like the first thing you saw when you opened the app was, would you like to talk to your virtual assistant? No! Hell nah! Wipe them off the face of the earth! I don't want to talk to some bot! No! Show me the streamers. I'm here for the human interaction. I'm not here for just like wasting my time talking to, I tried it because I was like, hey, what is the buzz all about? And it's literally just ChatGPT talking behind an anime face. Like, bro, really? Anyway, I complained to the person who made the app and they've made some changes since. But it's still geared towards exploring that realm, and that really annoys me. Did I curse? I don't think I cursed. What did you get? I assure you I did not curse. What are you guys listening to? And do some cell shading here. Yeah, it's just ChatGPT behind the anime face. Virtual? I lost it. I don't know what we're talking about. What is this? I should probably fix this. Where's that line art layer? There's so many layers. Okay. Anyway, I spoke to the person who was in charge of the app, and And I was like, hey, it kind of really sucks that you have the AI on the front cover. Now, I got hopefully I wasn't the only one complaining, because it'd be really cruddy if I was the only one that was like, hey, you should probably fix this because it's absolutely disgusting to have that be the face of your app. But it took a while for it to get implemented. And honestly, given that the app is trying to monetize, like I fully support like small company trying to earn money, but I feel like there's a lot of problems that remain with the app that it really wasn't ready for it. It really still isn't ready for monetization. Like for instance, if you're to log on and you're to look at some of the posts on there, I feel like anybody with epilepsy absolutely do not go into Hyper right now, because you try and load a video, it's one of the biggest problems I've had with the platform is that it is very unoptimized. I get you have to run a 3D model and stream it at the same time, which takes up a lot of power, but even when we're not talking about the live streaming aspect or the studio aspect, whenever you try and view a post, it'll very often stop and replay from the beginning without warning. No clicking anything, no nothing. It just stops and replays the video, and sometimes it does that several times in a row within a couple seconds. And like I said, epilepsy trigger, honestly, that's what it feels like. Anyway. Are you guys out of the ads? And again, I do apologize for the ads, but I have them set to the absolute minimum possible. So just, yeah, let me know when you're in them, but again, a reminder to anybody who's maybe thinking about it, don't complain about them. I do what I can to get rid of the pre-rolls, and that's about all I can do. Yippee! I'm gonna take a sip. I don't know if I got your hydrate redeem before, so I'm just gonna do it again just in case. Anyway, thank you for being supportive. I appreciate that, like, a lot, actually. I love coloring. Hi, Derek. How are you? Oh, fancy seeing you here. It's been a minute. How are you? Yeah, nobody likes pre-rolls. Pre-rolls are the worst. Honestly, they should not let pre-rolls happen. I mean, I guess the flexibility is okay-ish, but it's not really flexibility. Because if I don't run a certain number of ads per minute, my revenue share goes from 55% to 30-something. So it's really bad. Yeah. Yo, oh my god, the Crunchyroll ads are so bad. I felt that. Oh my goodness gracious. Locked in. I'm what? Ah! Yes. Nobody saw how many times you didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. You don't use Crunchyroll, but it's a subscription. No, okay, so if you try and watch Crunchyroll for free, the reason so many people have the subscription is because the ads are beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh. It'll be like 9 ads in a row, and they'll be like 1 minute 30 seconds each. It's bad. It's bad. Star rail, star rail, star rail, star rail, star rail. Also, pizza. That's really funny. Don't cut the layer. What are you thinking? That looks so cool. Oh my goodness. Yes. Slowly but surely, my pen control will get better. One time you got 7 Genshin, then 6 other Genshin. I mean, if they're playing Genshin ads, then they're on point. And hopefully because they're Genshin ads, they'll be well put together, unless they have the stupid gameplay ones. Hey, this is the character Amber. She is one of the starter characters you can play. Shut up! Shut up! Everybody knows how to use Amber! Anyway, as long as it's not one of those, you're fine. Because knowing Genshin, you'll have some banger music and stunning visuals. So as long as you don't get one of those. Just trying to watch Spy Family. Yeah. 45 minutes, yeah. It's like literally double the time of the episode. It's so ridiculous. They want you to buy that subscription so bad, or they're gonna make you watch enough ads to like pay it 5 times over. Like it's terrible. It's terrible. Hey Asterix, what's up? Hello. Pama. Huh? That's also I don't know about that. Use Kaya because he's cryo. Yeah, nah. And oh yeah, Spotify is bad, but yeah, if you think Spotify is bad, take that, multiply it by 10, you got Crunchyroll. With the ads. They were the character showcase? Okay. Oh man. They really gotta play it 5 times and nah, see, that is poor use of good advertisement. Because if the advertiser is willing to pay you money to show your ad, like, if you've played the ad enough over a certain period of time, like, I get it, sometimes repetition is good, because if you're like, okay, I heard it once, whatever, wait a second, I've heard it like 4 times, maybe it's actually a good game, you know, like, there's that thinking. But I also feel like there's a point of diminishing returns. Like, yeah, I've watched the Venti trailer about 17 times. Like, I love Venti, but this might be my limit. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a breaking point. Don't make the viewer go over that. Only paid for streaming subscription once in your life. That's an Apple TV. Yeah, when they have a special... You know, it's really, really annoying how many different subscription services there are. Like, I get that they're competing with each other, but when a good show comes out on one, and then you're like, well, I don't have a subscription for that one. Are you kidding me? I can't watch it on the 5 other ones that I do have subscriptions for. I have to buy another one. Like, it's ridiculous. Just, I mean, like, I get it. Like, the competition, you have to have some kind of thing driving. Like, why is your streaming platform better than the other ones, right? But, man, it's too much. As a consumer, I'm like, bro, I've had enough. I'm done. No more. I'll just pirate it. Like, I'll pay for the ones I actually use. But there is a point where enough is enough. Sorry, but I'm speaking as a middle classian, whatever you call it. I am not rich. I do not have that money to spare. Your most favorite anime is on Netflix? Oh man. What's your favorite anime? And I hope you have Netflix in that case. You're randomly watching regular TVs. There's so many ads. Yeah, you can just recite it, like, you can rattle it off. That's a skill. Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know how many people watch regular TV nowadays. Like, maybe if you have cable, you put it on for sports, but there's just so many reruns of old shows. You're like, dude, I'll just buy the DVDs or whatever, or the streaming service has them, so I'll just get them from there, thanks. And then they have all these ads on TV, and I feel like because of the decreasing viewership, because of the reliance now on, like, streaming platforms, that they just have to push more ads because they understand they have less viewers. Violet Evergarden! Yo, W taste. Let's go. That's a good one. Like, honestly, the story was amazing, but I can't watch it again because I will end up a mess. I will be a puddle. I will be the puddle. I will cry so much, I will become the puddle. That show makes me cry so much. But it's absolutely beautifully animated. I don't think I've ever seen anything more beautifully animated than Violet Evergarden. Not saying a lot, because I've seen some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I know Violet Evergarden. Yeah. Her arm, like, in the brooch, like, oh my goodness. And there were the one scene where she was like, she had the parasol on the lake. Holy flip. Like, bro, they understand the aesthetics. They know what we want. They know. They're so good at what they do. And a lot of the problem I have with so many anime is that they have this reliance on some kind of fan service, or they have, like, one specific character that, like, kind of, like, screws up the story because they take it in that direction. Like, it's weird. Like, they feel like it's required to maintain a certain audience. Violet Evergarden doesn't really have that. I mean, there's a character, like, 1 or 2 characters? I forget. That are dressed somewhat less conservatively, but there's really not an emphasis the way it is in other anime, and I really appreciate that. Like, a lot. Anyway, the visuals. I can't. Every single frame looks like it could be the background on your PC, like a wallpaper. That is how high quality it is. Fair warning though, you will cry every episode if you have a heart. Anyway, reincarnated as a slime. Honestly, I got a little bit mad at them when they started using some 3D models because they didn't integrate them quite right, but Rimuru is so cute. I love Rimuru's design. There's quite a bit of fan service, so in terms of, like, how old should you be to watch it? I would say hopefully at least, like, 18. Don't watch it younger. Don't watch it younger. It's just got a lot of mature references. Like, youngins don't need to see that. It's unnecessary. The story is pretty straightforward. I left off when it went on hiatus, so I'm not too familiar with what happens after... How do I say this without spoiling? Huh. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it without spoiling it. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I only know up to a certain part, but it's very cute with its animation. There was even like a mini series kind of thing. It was like a diary kind of like thing, and that was like even softer animation. I think I've used Rimuru. Does anybody remember my screenplay? Or that I adapted it to be just a regular script, and we did a play on it. Does anybody remember the name? Kudos to you if you know the name. Anybody? We did it to celebrate a follower benchmark. Does anybody remember my original screenplay? The name? And this is related to reincarnated as a slime, I swear. Trust. I need some audience participation here. Okay, nobody seems to know, so I will I will refresh you, and I will actually pull up some visuals by Joybilance, because it was a pretty big thing. I just gotta find it, hold on. Now where is it? There they are! Okay, so I wrote a screenplay. I called it Shiro no Majo, or Witch of White. And essentially, and this illustration is by Joybilance. Just do this. This is Shiro. Her name literally just means white in Japanese. I didn't really come up with names for them, so that's Shiro. And then we got... Let me find him. Where is he? There he is! This... come on, let me drag it in. Come on, let me drag it in. Let me drag it. No! Let me drag it! It's not letting me drag it. Why is it not letting me drag it? Oh, it's a WebP. Why is it a WebP? Now open up here. And delete that. Where? Hold on. I gotta subtract this for a second. Nope, it's not over there. Never mind. It keeps hiding from me! Kuro, why are you hiding from me? Get over here. There we go. Okay. This is Kuro. Yeah. And these illustrations are by Joybilance, once again, in case anybody forgot. This is the supporting character for Shiro. Ready? Yeah. This guy's name is Ao, which means blue. Kuro means black, and honestly, originally he was supposed to have darker hair, but I kind of like how that looks. So like it gives you some color. Yeah. So that's Kuro, and Kuro means black, and this is blue. This is Ao. I was torn between calling him Ao or Aoi, because like it's either blue or blue colored. That's literally the translations of both. But in English, they also kind of sound like ow. Ouch. Owie. So I was like, this is probably gonna be a placeholder name, until I can find something better, but I really do like this character, and they are essentially is supposed to look like Rimuru in slime form, but on fire. And this isn't your typical fire, it's more like spirit fire. It's not quite spirit fire because it's definitely got substance to it, but it works differently than your usual flame in that it can determine who it burns. So pretty cool, pretty cool. If anyone was curious and wanted to check out the screenplay, we do have the VOD available. Not me advertising my VOD channel, what? Anyway, let me get the link for you in case anyone wanted to check it out. Dun, 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 dun. It's Witch of Light. And there you go. I got a bunch of people to help me out. Vel, Joybilance, Sierra, Dorky Delightful, Skywolf, all helped me out in reading the script. So if anyone wants to see that was a lot of fun. I wrote the screenplay myself. It's about 50 pages long. It's not a complete story, but it's fun. Yeah. And if anyone's curious, you can find all of the characters, their profile pictures that Joy drew in the Other Arts channel, if you simply look up Witch of Light. Anyway, yeah. Ao looks like was originally based off of Rimuru. I'm gonna see if I can find... I probably don't have it. I used to have an image that was literally just like a redraw of Rimuru with like a little bit of flame. I don't know where it went though. Anyway, hope that makes sense. It sure sounds like ow, but yeah. Oh, okay, that's good. Alright, so maybe the association isn't that bad. Where'd I put my pencil? Oh, there it is. I was like, uh-oh, I need that to draw. Unless... not any excuse to get back to mouse drawing. Anyway. Whoops, that's the wrong layer. Never mind, it's the right layer, wrong color. Your second fight is Fate Apocrypha. I don't think I've watched that much of Fate, so I'm not sure who you're talking about exactly. Like, the biggest boss fight I remember seeing was this, like, battle in some kind of weird dimension with, like, a bunch of swords and this guy named Gilgamesh, and that's, like, all I remember. I did really like the idea of the magic circuitry, and I was gonna steal that for mana training and Witch of White, and just adapt it to what I need. But that's about all I learned about Fate. Oh, I see Mako. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a sip of water first. Yeah, I watched Unlimited Blade Works, I believe. Ready? Whichever. I think that's it's just you, Mako. You keep clearing the queue for me. Thank you for that. How? Wait, are you curious about my pendulum physics? Yeah, that's not a toggle. That's all facial acting. That's triggering that. So let me explain. Ready? Let me go over here. So to explain, my eyes have a lot of things hooked up to my ears. So for instance, if I go eyes dilated, you see they go up. Right? Another thing is when I have my brow down. That's another thing, right? And when I blink, you see there's a little bit of wiggle on top of it. And there's also something added this isn't recent, but this is the latest update I did to it, is side mouth. So whenever I put my mouth, the one side, it only puts one ear down. But essentially I said, okay, when this facial feature does this, then I need this ear to rotate like this. I've been asked about it a couple of times. If requested, and if I have time, that's the biggest part, is if I have time, I would be more than happy to do a tutorial on how to do that. If you have a 3D avatar that has ears and you want to bring them up to your facial expressions, then you can absolutely do that really easily, actually, in Waterdoll. As long as you know how to identify bones, and you know how to navigate on the XYZ axis, you're good to go. And I'll be able to walk you through the rest of that. So, anyway, back to drawing. If you have any questions about my model and stuff, or like 3D, like I love talking about that stuff. So please ask me questions. I love questions. I work very hard to do cool things. So in order to do cool things, I need to learn a lot. So I know a thing or two. And I am more than happy to share that knowledge, especially with people who want to apply it for themselves. Or if you want to help me with what I do, we do have staff applications for anyone who wants to help the team. There's a panel down in the Twitch credit things, the panels. It says join the team, and there's a bunch of different forms. If you're curious, just pop open the link. There's a description in there already with all the information you need, and if you still have questions after looking through the form, you don't even need to fill it out. You can just read it. You don't need to touch anything, but opening it up will give you a lot of information. Who did my model? Let's go. So the lovely Fafuccino made my model. I don't know if he's gonna be getting back into character modeling, so I don't know if he'll take commissions, just because there's a lot of bug fixing that goes into model making. Like, for instance, there's still a couple of issues with the shaders on even this new updated model, and some of the way that the hair clips. Like, for instance, I'm watching the shadow layer kind of clip through the bottom of the right here. This hair right here, you can see the shadow. Because the shadows, it's a separate thing now, it has that issue. But there's a lot more fixes, so I'm very happy that I have this model. And for instance, my sleeve no longer clips through my hand constantly, which is really nice. Yay, Magica cloth too. Unfortunately, it's still rather square when it rotates, which I don't really like, so I wondered if there's a different way to go about it. I also think it doesn't like it when I go like that. Oh, no, it's better. It works. Doesn't like it when I try and like put my hand all the way in. At least in the tests it had a bit of trouble at first, but yeah. And I'm excited to actually try new hand checking. Right now I'm using leap motion, which sometimes likes to think that my face is a hand, or my microphone is a hand, or my cup on the side is a hand. So like, it's a little hard. So I have some Stretch Sense gloves and some Vive trackers. They're a little bit clunky, so I don't think I'm going to be able to ditch the leap motion anytime soon, because contactless is really ezy to set up. With the Vive and stuff, I have to open like 4 different programs in order to get things working. So yeah. It jiggles like a tail. Yeah, like literally, when I'm talking to Faf about like, oh, does it move too much? It's like, can you put lower pudding emoji? Like literally, we just describe it using pudding emoji. Same thing with the hair. I would say this needs more pudding emoji. It's not quite as bouncy as the other model. The bangs, thankfully, still move pretty nicely, and they don't stretch quite like how they used to, which is good, because they used to look really weird stretching like the way they did. But I want more Magica cloth bounce on the hair. Anyway, he did a lot of fixes, so I'm gonna just leave him be for a good while, and then hit him up when I think like he has time. I'll just check in on him and see if he's down for another round of corrections. I hope to have a job by then, because bro did all of the recent model corrections on last year's budget. Like, I paid 3,000 to commission this model. So I set the bar very high and I was like, hey, I want this and I want it like this and it needs to be like this. And he did so much considering the time frame he's working in, but there are still issues. But there's a lot of things that I didn't foresee, and therefore, you know, I couldn't relay to him. And this is his first ever commission, so like I also want to give him a bit of slack. So yeah, but I definitely want to. I really want to go to him for the model corrections because I want him to be able to learn things, and I also like really like the idea of like sticking with the same modeler because I'm very loyal. If I find out you're a good artist, I will keep coming back. And the harder you work, like dude, the more I am going to tip you. Fear me. Most of the artists that I've worked with will probably tell you if I did get along with them actually. If you ghost me, I have no mercy. I will not hesitate to tell people that you are not a good commissioner. But like do good work and you shall be rewarded immensely. I very much respect artists. And as long as you're open with communication and you don't ghost me, we are good. Why isn't this area coloring? Oh. Let me just erase that. Okay. I was like, why is it? It's not undoing. Why isn't it undoing? Okay, well that's better now. Don't know why that was there. Anyway. Yeah, I wanna make you feel loved and appreciated in a space where I am working with you. For my moderators, my editors, and my hearthkeepers, as of right now, I can't offer any payment, but like trust, guys, when I get big, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, I really want to be able to pay everybody who works with me, so that way we can all be doing this as our day job, quote unquote day job. It'll be at night because you know streams go late, but you know what I mean. But right now it's all volunteer stuff. So first of all, the people who help me out are freaking amazing. So shout out to Circuit, who does a ton of the back end work, like administrator stuff and like YouTube management and all that. Also reminds me to do things. And then pitches in with clips every so often. We got Potato, who's been with us pretty much since January, I think. I'm pretty sure. You guys know how I am about citing dates off the top of my head, but he's been with us for a while. And I don't have enough to pay anybody, but I'm really happy to see the stuff that he's able to turn out, and I hope you guys will go like the stuff, because the more I can build myself up, in turn, that means the more I can build my team up, because I can start bragging about them, and by default, because if I'm famous, like, I get to brag about the stuff that they make, and then people will pay attention to it just because I'm saying it. Like, I get to spotlight so many people that way, and that would be great. Anyway. That's the ultimate goal, is to be able to find really cool people and just gather them for cool projects and then use what influence I have to brag about them and just make completely awesome things. And all the while, imbuing messages that trick people into being nice to each other. Yeah. Bye, Bean! Take care! Chores. Oh, good luck out there. And yes, Circuit is absolutely the best. I would not be here as far as I am if I didn't have their help. I should also mention, like, there's a couple other people who are super busy with stuff and they're not able to help, like, as much in the moment. Like Vel, Like, y'all did not hear anything from Vel today, but he found the template for... Oh wait, actually you did hear him, because he did make that announcement. He found me the template for the tweet today and the post today on Blue Sky, and he made a delay announcement, and he does Hearthkeeper with Toasty, and they picked the Star Clipper of the week, so they're really cool. And bye, Derek, take care! Sleep well! But yeah, they're all so awesome. Liga is also another editor that's been I don't know if he's still here, but anyway, Liga has got a lot on his plate with school, but he's also been around on the editing team for a while, popping in with input whenever he's got time. So we love Liga too. Don't forget about Liga. But yeah, without that team, I would not be able to make as many things as I'm able to make. Because instead of like worrying about editing my own shorts, like I can focus on moving all of my posts to Blue Sky, right? Or instead of having to worry about monitoring the YouTube comments, I can focus on making next week's new banner. Oh, bye, Brad Bustle! Gonna continue the chain. No! But anyway, now take care. Have a good one. I'll miss y'all. Actually, looking at the time, that makes a lot of sense. Alright, it looks like I have... Oh wait, did I do all of that? Should put some shadow underneath the bows. Like here. Oh, Sleacy? Is that how you say your name? It almost sounds like Sweet Sea. Oh, if you do say it like that. But hi! This song is... let me see. It's all in kanji, so I'm having trouble reading it, but... here's the YouTube music link in case you wanted to check it out. It's by Ayase. Do you like J-pop? How many J-pop appreciators in the room? That's pretty much all I listen to, so. You're still here. Yippee! Thank you, Mongo. Your sleep schedule doing enough. Oh man. Your favorite is Wish by Choi Yu Ri, but don't understand why people use it as a meme. Hey, I don't remember. I don't recognize the artist or the song name, but what kind of memeing did they use it for? And often I feel like iconic music is kind of like becomes the target of memes because, first of all, it's something that hopefully a lot of people would know, right? So there's a familiarity aspect of it. And then second, most likely because it's catchy. I was gonna say, Ri sounds like and Choi especially. Choi and Ri sound more Korean than Japanese, so yeah, that would make sense. I don't know the lyrics to this song. Oops. Oh, the flute portion. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense then. That's the acoustic version is confusing me. I wonder. Oh no, it goes in front and back, so I can't do. There's like this thing that a lot of anime stuff does, where they kind of just take the general shape. That's gonna be messy. Hold on. Here, I'm just gonna do a lazy example so I can show you guys. So, I'm not making exactly lazy, but. Hold on, you'll see what I mean in a second. So they have like this shadow layer, but it looks like it's gonna fade out. So usually the back leg gets this like darker, this has to be a way less intense purple, but like you get the point. It's like it's supposed to be like in the back, so it gets this, maybe blue's a better color here. Alpha Locket. Yeah, that's better. But they like put the whole back leg in shadow, but I can't quite do that because they kind of go in and out between each other, so none of that for me. If I go like if I go like this and then J and blur it, I don't like how that looks. I'm just gonna remove the layer anyway. So I fear Hoyo for having character hats and stuff in the game. I mean, they made their models freely available. As long as I'm not trying to make money off of it, I feel like they're fine. I've read up on some of the licensing for it, and I shouldn't have a problem as long as I'm not making millions. Because then it might be a problem, but, like, let me, I can't remember the keybind. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let me just have my stuff. Let me have my... It might be similar, but it's changed. Be fine. Oh, yeah, actually. I've actually oh, that's what I accidentally did. Pew. I color matched this to match my outfit. This isn't exactly Venti's beret. The blue matches my dress, and the teal matches my dress as well. I'm trying to think of what's a good... You know what? I have a good example. Hold on. Gotta put on these first. Recognize where these are from. Ready? And then if I go... Let me find it. I don't think anyone's actually seen this one before, so let me show you guys. And I'm actually gonna turn this off. Don't mind me. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. I'm frozen. Hold on. Okay. Ta-da! Can't really see it. Hold on. Let me turn around. But see? You can see I changed the pattern a little bit on top. And then I changed the colors so that way they actually match my outfit. Ta-da! I am sucrose. For sure. I didn't come up with a keybind for these, so I kind of have to do these manually. Pew. Yeah, but I have a bunch of stuff. Anyway. I would go back to coloring now. But I don't think that they'll get on my case about it if I'm not trying to sell stuff. I'll be fine. Hit the notes at the right frequency. Am I trained in music? No, but I do want to be a singer. I feel like it's an important part of being able to do voice acting nicely. So I like to practice. I also just really like humming. Lament! Yeah, right on point. I also made the accessories with hopefully the intent of whenever somebody requested a voice line from a particular character, if I know of a character gets requested a lot, like to do Genshin voice lines from, like being able to just put on the accessories before I do the voice acting, like that was I thought a clever idea. Something I would like to be able to just do on the fly. I don't have a Steam Deck. That, yes. So I can't. I'm running out of keybinds. So I really need to get a Stream Deck before I can really do much else. Because I haven't set up the toggles for a bunch of things, just because it's like I need that key for something else. Yeah. I feel like I need to touch up on here. Did I lock it? Am I on the right? I'm not on the right layer. There we go. Anyway, I still got a long ways to go with line art. This isn't my line art. This is by Joybilance. And Joy does a bunch of sketches of stuff like all the time, and I'm like, can I color it? And she's so nice. She says yes, so I can color it. But I wanna eventually be as confident and as skilled as she is with her line art. Where was I working? Should probably add a little bit of shadow here. Looks similar to Miss Hina. I can kind of see it. It's more of a blue than a teal, but I see where you're coming from. Don't tell Ito. Yeah, shh, shh. I mean, there's no in between, honestly, with the responses. Like, I'm either told the laugh must be protected at all costs, or that I sound like a maniac. Celicia, bye bye. Take care. Have a good breakfast. Gotta make sure this shadow doesn't look too big, because I don't exactly know how to place it, not gonna lie. Maybe like that? I do not know this song. Sounds cool though. Wait, maybe I do know it. Yes, I do. Just don't know how to hum it. Nope, that's not how you sing. Anyway. I'm also trying to account for something called occlusion shadow. You see how I'm adding these lines even though there's technically like not really like shadow there, like I'm not trying to like shade it like this, you know what I mean? I'm just literally adding a single line, trying to get it along. Yeah, that works. So occlusion shadow is shadow that happens when two objects touch. So when they touch, a shadow is formed. And I want to emphasize that effect because it makes it look really cool. So anytime I see like two different cloths interacting, like I want to add a quote occlusion shadow. I'm probably not doing it right exactly. It's somewhat there, but it's better than nothing, I think. For the bows, if anyone notices, I'm putting these purple lines. This is actually just going to turn into shadow when I do the multiply layer. Why I'm adding them on the bows is because I want these... You see these lines in them? Those are supposed to be like stitched in a little bit. So they're like indented a little bit. What is that line? Is that's part of the sketch? Okay. Oh, kura kura. Should that have occlusion shadow? Oh shoot! I realized if I did that on the bottom, I should also do that on the top. This one I can't figure out the octave full key I want to be on. It like goes all over the place, so I'm like, don't know if I want to be higher or lower. Why do the white pleats kind of look like teeth? Oh. How do I wait? I mean, they're white. I'm like trying to do like a molar. It's too much. I guess. Looks more like a ghost. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, why doesn't this one have a... Okay. Well, I'm just gonna imagine there's one there. Yeah, that one's a hard song. That's too many octave changes for me. I gotta practice that more. What layer are you on? It's a skin layer. Okay. Oh, great. How much of it is on here? That's not good. What else changes? There is a spot of skin here, but that's not on the skin layer. Why are you on the black layer? You don't belong here. Cut that. Go find the skin layer. Paste it right there. Merge. Perfect. Now to find the ropes. Here. Everything should not be on the skin layer. It should be on the rope layer. Gotta love the layer organization, man. Just can't draw on the same layer. It shouldn't be this hard. Man, I did not realize there would be this many touch-ups on like parts I'd already colored. There are so many little gaps. Like, why is that there? What are you? Why do you exist? Why are you like this? Can you not be like this, please? Oh my goodness. It's one of the jackets, isn't it? It's probably this one. Is it? It's transparent, so it's 60, so I'm gonna do this. Whoops. And put it back to 60. There you go. Put the pattern back. Why is that misaligned? What the fudge? And there's this whole section behind the eyes that needs to be adjusted. Hey, she's got no nose. What is this messiness up here? Why is it so messy? Is the skin layer all the way in back of everything? Like if I color like, ooh, not like that. Like this. Okay, it doesn't mess with any. Cool. Is it in front of? Just our. What do you see? It's the same energy as like Legolas. What do your elf eyes see? Hey, what's messing with that? Oh, it's cause man. You're here. Yeah, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. Where are you seeing the 1 pixel? The highlight. Let's get that out of there. Most of that's okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 I really want to add more effects because I like figured out a bunch of cool things I can do with add glow and screen and highlight, so I'm excited to try them out. I don't think I'm gonna get into that this stream. I'm still just really filling the colors in. I see where that lays. Oh, okay, I see. I can erase this top part here. Beautiful. And here. Cool. For this, I think the line art is a little messy, so I'm gonna go to J, fingertip, and bring that in a little bit. And that looks a little cleaner. And the mouth was a little funky too. I want to fix that as well. Wait, I can color as much as I want because like skin layers in front. So I'm good. I'm chillin'. Cool Scam Song is back! Oh, that looks so much better. I love multiply layers. And then we add this on. That's a lot cleaner. I still need to do the tail. Am I on the right layer? Let me make sure I'm on the right layer. I need to do the tail. I need to touch up on the eyes. I need to make them look deeper. I think that might be it for shading. And then I can mess around with a bunch of really cool effects. But for now, I'm gonna do a quick alpha lock. Bring this up here. Grab a nice blue color. And I'm gonna start airbrushing. I'm practicing. I'll probably have to redo this again later, but by the hair, it looks better when it's blue. By the outfit, I think it looked better when it was purple. By skin, I think it looks best when it's bluish. And I think also on the ruffles, it looks better when it's blue. So I'm gonna do that. Dun-dun-dun. Let's see if I can add some green too. This shouldn't be too showy, but I don't want it to be bland either. Should really use on a separate layer instead of alpha locking it and then coloring it, but it's okay. I like practicing. Okay. I need some more really pink stuff. And I'll put that on like the ropes. And underneath here, I want to make it a little bit more purpley. Alright, and then we multiply it. Oh wait, hold on. Let me zoom out so you guys can see. Multiply. That's way too dark. Why is it doing that? It's not what I want. Crud. Whoa! It's not what I want, but that's also really cool. Divide. Whoa. Pin light. It's like a less saturated version of multiply. Yeah, it's way too desaturated. Hue? No. Color? Oh, that's so sick. Why is multiply so dark though? You know what? I'm gonna take these colors. I'm gonna do edit, tonal correction, and come on, tonal correction? Tonal, where is it? Oh, hue, saturation, luminosity. So I'm gonna turn up the luminosity. Saturation? Yeah, saturation and luminosity. And see if that fixes my problem. That should be good. It's still really dark. Dang. Okay. Edit. Tone correction. I'm gonna try it with the multiply on. Okay. Wait, I'm getting somewhere. Okay, not that dark, but I think the sweet spot is like, yeah, -6, -7, something like that. Austin, thanks. Hey, it's been a minute. How are you? I think this is gonna be. Oh, thank you. I have this layer too. Maybe I should put that on top of this. No. Maybe this is a bad idea. It makes it look so much more colorful though. Oh, man, I have to play with this again later. I don't know what happened to my shading layer. Like, this looks really nice, and then as soon as I hit the multiply, it got all ugly. Oh wait, I need to make this part blue, because that doesn't look good against the white. There we go, that's better. But if I put it at like 80, is it too colorful? If I go like this, I think that makes it acceptable, right? I think I'll have to take a look at what color scheme I left off on last time, but like that's much better. It's cleaner than it was. It's cleaner. Yippee! Clean! Mostly anyway. I think that is all I will do for tonight. Ta-da! Again, the lovely line art is by Joybilance. I am just having fun coloring. I need to touch up on that. I forgot. I will get to it eventually. There are lots of things I need to fix. But command save so I don't make the same mistake I made another stream. Before I go, and I will not be rating because I got really tired, like exponentially. My energy started like but thank you guys for coming. Just a reiteration on some of the announcements that are going around. I realized I left out one earlier, so let me go over them. First thing, we got 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is a huge benchmark. Thank you guys. And let me snooze the ad so we don't get hit by it right before stream is about to end. Anyway, so 500 subscribers on YouTube. That is halfway to proper monetization and part of the way to some monetizations, which is really cool. So thank you guys for helping me get there. Second thing is look out November 8th. There's gonna be a song releasing on Spotify, and I gotta check with Compliant what other website's gonna be releasing on. I think also YouTube. I helped with the song. I sang for a song that Compliant composed and mixed. So I hope you guys will look out for that. Let me actually just really quick get the media post for that so y'all can see. So that here is the Blue Sky post, so you guys can see it on Blue Sky. And if you don't have Blue Sky, then it's also on Twitter. Let me find it. I get it. And there's the Twitter link. So if you guys want to pre-mark it on Spotify, you can with the link that's in those posts. Otherwise, I really appreciate you spreading the word and Let me know your thoughts. Anybody who's excited, let me know what you're thinking. Besides that, we have a game night coming up in the Hightailers Circle Discord. If you're not a part of it and you want to maybe join for that, we've already decided the game. I haven't announced what game yet, but you know, I'll just tell you guys. Hoping to play Brawl Stars. I want to start a club with my lovely Hightailers so we can do events together. Brawl Stars is a pastime Bill and I have had for the past 3 years or so. I thought it might be cool to get everybody in on that. Let me double check the date. Yep. So there's the date. Ta-da! Game night! So if you guys want to join, again, we have a Discord. So feel free to join. Just make sure you guys read all the rules. I don't know if anybody new here doesn't know already, but I am 100% say so clean. We only do wholesome things. So just be aware of that. That's how the Discord is too. I like creating a nice, safe, positive environment, and so I want to keep all the nastiness out. I realize that cursing and other references are commonplace nowadays, but I want a space without all of it. Just because I personally don't feel comfortable with that kind of stuff. But anyway, we will be having a game night together. So anybody who's excited to join, you're more than welcome. I will be putting up an event thing as soon as I make a banner for it, so you can mark interest, and I'll make sure that there are enough spots. Aside from that, I think I got just about everything. Oh, again, we got through all the Blue Sky posts, so everything back from October 10th from 2023 all the way up to today is finally all on Blue Sky, so there's no excuse not to go on over to Blue Sky, right? You guys are gonna come to Blue Sky, right? Anyway, if you want to check it out, by all means, just check it out, but if you want to support me, there's my link. I'll make a command for that eventually. But yeah. Alright, I'll stop yapping and I'll let you guys go. Thank you for listening to my rant and all the news. Yeah, now you're in the know. Next stream is gonna be on... What's today? Date. Today. It's not October 7th. I'm not that silly. Okay, it's Tuesday. So next stream is gonna be on Thursday, 10 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. MST, or 7 p.m. PST. I'll see you there. Hi, Carbon. Bye, Carbon. Bye, everybody. Thank you again. Stay awesome and pervade the positive chaos. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.